All right, guys, I'm gonna share my wisdom here. I bought this MS-170 about a year ago. I've since got that beautiful MS-261 over there, and I plan on doing a video here soon about, you know, for homeowner use, which one would be the best. Because basically I have the low-end version of the homeowner and the low-end version of the professional, but that'll come later. But what's going to save you a lot of money and a lot of hassle and a lot of chain is this guy. This is Stihl's 2-in-1 sharpener, and the ideal being that when you select it and buy it for the chain, it simultaneously lowers your rakers or your depth gauge and with your file as you go. But there's a right way and a wrong way to do it. Don't do it the wrong way that I've been doing it, because I've literally been eating these chains away, and I never understood it until now. These things are directional. Got an arrow here and an arrow there. So I'm facing this side of the saw. So the teeth that I would be sharpening would be these guys right here, where the angle flows that way. So in order to get that situated, you want to manipulate this around to where you have a file that's low and then the raker file is high. And then as you position it onto the saw, now this is what I've been doing wrong. I have been using this as an indicator of the correct angle. So as I'm coming up, I'm basically freehanding something about like this, but I'm not as consistent as I should be. And what that's going to look like and what the profile that's going to give you is, get the light right here, and then try to zoom in here. And you see my average stroke gives you a profile of something just about like that. And it will cut, but it will sawdust. It won't chip. And this is going to be so obvious. Once you push this up and you match this angle on the sharpener to the actual chain or the blade, and now when you come in, you can really see my mistake. Look how awful that angle actually is. It's nowhere near what it's supposed to be, where I've been screwing up and freehanding the wrong way. And it's a little bit deceiving, because every stroke you end up looking like that you're getting this angle correct, but you're probably not. So the trick to that is, and I can't really show that on film because every person's going to be different how they do it, but if we go up here to one that I've corrected, and I push up, and I match the angle, and then I come zoom back down. I mean, it's spot on. And it produces a really, really sharp tooth, which I guess is what this was supposed to put out anyway. And don't get me wrong, I've did this wrong for 2 or 3 sharpenings, and I've noticed that all I'm doing is taking away chain, and I'm getting mediocre results. Now, granted, this is a little sticky, you know, it's sticky sharp, but compared to the one that's done right, this one's dangerous. And this one's not. This one's a prick. This one's a slice. So I hope that kind of makes sense to you. I don't know why it just all of a sudden occurred to me that that's the correct angle. But it made a world of difference for me, and hopefully it'll make a difference for you if you're like me and you don't really pay attention to instructions. So I'll leave it at that, and I'll get my opinions and thoughts up on the differences between the two chainsaws and which one I think would be best for homeowner use. Probably in the next week or so. I'm in the middle of cutting down a big 22-inch round gum tree right now, and my first impressions are this 261 is a solid beast with that 20-inch bar on it, and it's well worth the $579 price tag if you can swing it. Hey, I'm gonna splice this into my other video, but I just wanted to give you an example of what the consistency looks like after you get it sharpened correctly with that Stihl 2-in-1 sharpener, and you get the angle right. I mean, it just slays out nice long strings. Not so much chips, but man, it tears it up. I couldn't be happier to discover and correct the mistake that I've been doing. I'll leave it at that for now.